Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are checking out something a little different from what we usually check out. Today we're checking out Solo Leveling, the third official trailer. Now, I don't know if any of you have checked out the manhwa for this show, but I read the entire comic. I did not read the novel, but I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about what we're going to see here and how the show's going to be, because I enjoyed Solo Leveling quite a lot, but I'm not sure if it's gonna translate too well to an anime, because to me, the main thing about Solo Leveling was not the story, it was the art. And depending on the animation, I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna carry the series. So let's hit play. Let's check out what the trailer's like in 3, 2, 1, play.
今から十数年前、突如として異次元とこちらを結ぶゲートと呼ばれる通路が出現。
Right, so I believe A1 Studios is doing this. So might be alright. The animation here doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty good.
あの兄ちゃんは別名人類最弱兵器なんだ。
まさか意地張ってハンターを続けてるんじゃないですよね。
いいんです。俺が弱すぎるだけですし、家族の中で働けるのも。
It looks okay, but not sure.
行きます。
シーヌさん、あの大きな石像、私たちのことを見てたんです。
みんな捨てて！ふざけんなよ！聞いてねえぞ。
Wait. I want to see. They showed the smile for a little bit there. They showed a smile for like a split second. The smile from Solo Leveling.
石像、私たちのことを見てたんです。
There it is. That's the smile. That's where it all began. I think this smile might be like a panel that sold Solo Leveling. Man. I really like. I want this to do well, because I think if Solo Leveling does well, it's going to open up a lot of opportunities for a lot of other manhwa adaptations. But I'm nervous because the animation here is not really following the manhwa like art style at all, which is okay. That's fine. But I'm nervous because the animation doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look like enough to carry the story like the art did for the comic.
みんな捨てて！ふざけんなよ！聞いてねえぞ。俺が知るか！
何が起きてるんだ。
殺される！まだだ。まだ。生き残るんだ絶対に。俺なりに頑張ってここまで生きてきたんだ。もう一度チャンスがあれば。
That looks good.
存じぬハンター、あなた覚醒後の覚醒をしたんじゃありませんか。
覚醒後の覚醒。
How does the system?
まさかこれ。
Okay.
俺にしか見えないのか。
もっと体を大事にしてよ。
This
め
one
ち
looks
ゃくちゃ
good.
心配したでしょ。
前に進むか、引き返すか。さて、行くか。装備は整えた。やるべきこともやった。本当にパーティーもなしに、俺一人でボスを。けど、やるしかないんだ。
This winter. Okay. Oh, let's go back there. Was that hand drawn right there? That looks like, is that like a C? I think that's like a CG environment with a hand drawn monster though, right? That looks like a CG environment with that's blended really well. I like that. If they get more of that in there, I think it will do pretty awesome. I actually really like that.
どうすりゃいいんだよ。弱いからあんなあだ名までつけられるんだ。弱いから舐められるんだよ。熱く戦おうぜ。生きている限りこの上
Snake
な
fight?
きゃ
Okay.
強くなれるのならこの手だけ。
That looked like another CG environment with like hand drawn over it.
なきゃ強くなれるのなら。
That, or was that full CG? It's so short, it's hard to get a good grasp on it.
強くなれるのなら。
That might have been just a CG snake.
強くなれるのなら。
That looked okay though. I'm not too upset with how that looked. Okay. Oh. Okay. I want to go back to that snake. I gotta get a good grasp on how that snake looks. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous about this show. It could do really well, but I'm not sure. The animation here, it doesn't look bad. Like, that looks pretty awesome. But right there, it makes me nervous because this is early on. This is very early on. And the fights get very intense from here. You know, the fights going further on the series. And I'm also worried about the pacing for the show. I'm not sure how many episodes it's going to be, like 12, 24. But I can't really think of where they're going to cut it off. I'm not sure where they're going to cut off season 1. And, you know, the pacing, I'm not too worried about I'm less worried about the pacing than I am about the animation. Because the animation, it's like, this doesn't look bad. And if this was just like, if I was completely new to Solo Leveling and I just see this, I'm like, oh, cool, nice little action series, I might check it out. That would be my impression if I had just seen this trailer with no context on Solo Leveling. I'd just be like, oh, cool, looks nice, might check it out. But with as someone who's read the comic, I'm nervous because you already know there's going to be tons of people who have read the comic who are going to be like, oh, you got to check this out. I loved Solo Leveling. It was so good. But the thing is, was it though? Was it that good? Solo Leveling was an art. Yeah, an arts display to me. It was an excuse to keep checking out these awesome panels and this awesome artwork. Solo Leveling's story was secondary to me, and I'm pretty sure it was secondary to most people who read the comic. The art was what carried the comic. It was what carried the story, and without it, we're literally taking Solo Leveling and we're snipping out that art, and then we're just taking that and we're having A1 animate it. But I'm nervous if A1 can carry this story that isn't crazy unique. You know, the story, at least if someone's like read a lot of other like Gate Hunter manhwa, those tropes, you know, the Solo Leveling story is not particularly different from really any other Gate Hunter manhwa. It's pretty much just the same thing. I mean, even down to like the necromancer aspect, there's like a ton of necromancer Gate Hunter manhwa out there, and they don't really differ that much from Solo Leveling. And so it makes me nervous because if Solo Leveling doesn't do well, it could be pretty devastating to like opportunities for future manhwa adaptations. But if it does do well, it could be really, really good for the manhwa scene. So, you know, I'm on the fence. I'm hoping it does good. I hope it does good. I hope it's a good adaptation. But the animation to me is generally what really carries it. I mean, when you look at series like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, like story-wise, they aren't all that crazy. Like the stories aren't like crazy unique. It's generally the animation that kind of carries it. And I'm nervous. I don't know if this will be enough for Solo Leveling. So we'll see. We'll see. It's I believe it's a January 2024. That'll be when it starts airing. So we'll see if it does well. I hope it does well, but I'm very, very nervous. So yeah, I know this is different from what I usually upload. Usually I do more music analysis stuff, but I wanted to check this out because I had made a video about Solo Leveling a long time ago, and I suppose this is a way to follow up on that, as well as just check this out because it showed up on my feed. It came out like at the time of recording this, it came out like 7 days ago. I don't know when I'll upload this video though. But yeah, I'm nervous about Solo Leveling. I hope it does well though. I really do hope it does well. Not so much because I want the series Solo Leveling to do well, but more so because I want it to open up opportunities for more manhwa. I want Solo Leveling to do well so that more studios look at more manhwa and more manhwa get adaptations, because there's some really, really awesome ideas out there in manhwas, and some awesome comics that I hope get adapted. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, and maybe when the anime comes out, I'll be looking at it and I'll be like, maybe I've underestimated the story of Solo Leveling. Maybe the story was a lot better than I gave it credit for, or maybe a lot worse. Who knows? So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me about how Solo Leveling's gonna do. Let me know what you think about how the animation looks. If you think A1 was the right studio to pick it up. To be honest, I completely thought Ufotable was gonna pick this up. I completely thought Ufotable or maybe Mappa was gonna pick up Solo Leveling. Because, I mean, that just made sense to me. They seemed like the best fit for the style that the manhwa was in, and also they're at the top of animating studio-wise. I don't know if there's many studios that really animate better than them. At least better than them with the consistency that they have. Aside from, Cloverworks is okay, but their consistency isn't up there with Mappa and Ufotable. And Wit, Madhouse, they do good jobs, but again, the consistency isn't at the level that Ufotable and Mappa does. So I will say Mappa does have a tendency to lean towards CGI that doesn't look great, whereas Ufotable does a pretty good job with blending their CGI. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you think. We'll find out in January next year. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about Solo Leveling. Let me know what you think about the anime. I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much.